Nobody can,
It was terrible.
nobody can talk about the Jadidism. Even what is the name of Adib Khalid, who is in Carleton University. Now Adib Khalid is working because he is Uzbek historian and then he knows so many things. He is now working on that. So I am also working on that aspect also. It's very interesting. That's
This is
why.
very important for us, huh?
And Musa Jarullah Begif also. Because this when I mention his name there in Kazan, because I went several times in Kazan, Bulgar region also, and they asked about something. Then I mentioned this name. They became very happy. How do you know this? Then I told them I know through this literature because I read so many books also. I met one person who was the son, because see, what happened after 1917, mass migration took, see, there was in history you can see the two times migration started from Central Asia towards South Asia. One was the period in the 13th century after the invasion of Mongolia, because everything it was just demolish and finish. Then people like scholars, Sufi saint, they want to a peace place. So they move towards South Asia. Why I am talking South Asia? Because now we will talk. This is so many are living in Pakistan, Bangladesh, in India. Then today it's like this, but that time it's South Asia. For example, you can see the who is the Sufi saint in Delhi, Bakhtiyar Kaki. He was from Osh. He was in Mehroli. He was a great Sufi during the time of the Sultan Al-Tamash and then Nizamuddin Aulia. His mother was from from the Central Asia, and so many other scholars like Bayram Khan. Bayram Khan he was Turkmen, Abdul Rahim Khan Khana, and then see the Babur. He came very later on. He came in 15th, 16th century.
Yes.
But before that, the scholars and they had all the people they migrated from there to this place. And then next another migration. This is my version. I'm not saying that everything it is written in the book. This is my version. The next migration it took place in after 1917 Bolshevik Revolution, because several people they migrated from that side. The mostly you will find today, if you want to see some to work some, you will find in Pakistan. That a lot of the most of the people they belong to the Central Asian region, but they have changed their name also. Now they have their Hindustani name. And I know the 6 people who came from that region, and 3 persons they died because there was no flight and no route. Might be the season and this mountain. They 3 died and 3 came here in Delhi, and from Delhi they went to the Sandela. Sandela it is near the Lucknow, and from there they all 3 got the education in Deoband. Deoband is a Islamic missionary where they are teaching Islamic thought, everything. This is the very fundamental schools of the Islam. And one he became the great scholar, and he went to the Bihar, Ara, near Patna. And one he was buried in Delhi.
You're not Bihari professor, no?
I'm from Bihar.
Ah, you are
I'm
Bihari.
from Bihar. But I'm not from this side, I'm from the north Bihar. North Bihar means which is close to the Nepal. Have you heard the name of Sita? Sita, Ram and Sita.
Yes, yes, of course.
Ram's wife was Sita. Sita's birthplace, it is in North Bihar. If you want to today in Hindu newspaper, there is some news about the Sita's birthplace. It is in Sitamarhi. So I am belong to that place, which is
Bihar.
Bihar.
One of the dry state in India.
Yeah.
You know about it? Yeah?
Dry?
Is it Bihar dry state.
Dry
Am
state
I-
means?
The dry state? No,
Like,
no alcohol allowed to sell in that state. No
Alcohol.
alcohol.
Mm, Officially.
officially. No, it's just I heard that there are only two states in India, dry states.
Oh, Bihar and?
No alcohol, and one of them Bihar. I heard about it.
Oh,
Maybe.
interesting.
I'm saying officially. But unofficially, something is put in a packet and pocket and go and then sell in black market.
But unofficially it is very dangerous.
See, this is the political issue.
Yeah.
I'm saying the same administration, same who is in power. Initially, he has given the permission to open the alcohol shop in everywhere, every village, every rural and urban areas. Now, see, this is not the time the people, those who everybody they have to take the alcohol because it's costly, and then the working class, if men male they demanded money from the women, from wife, and it created a lot of problems, and then after that they have decided no alcohol. So this is the political issue. I'm telling you. See what's in between. I'm interrupting. Sorry for that thing. When you mentioned about the Fargana region, what happened with the Fargana? It was divided into three countries: Uzbek, Tajik, and Kyrgyz. And then now, see, that time there was no such problem because everything it was controlled by the Soviet power, and then there was no such issue. Now the problem is going to be start. Main problem, maybe in the future it will come. My own analysis: water issue.
Yes.
It will the biggest issue. It will among the three states. Sometimes you might be you can say the Osh. Somebody they are saying Kyrgyz saying Babur is from our place. He is from Osh. Uzbek is saying no, Babur is from our. He is Uzbek. I am not against about anything. He is from the same place.
Yeah.
But this kind of problem, it was created by the Soviet.
Exactly.
That's why
Like-
I am very.
Look, Professor, how do I look? Yeah, you know, all my young years, I was experiencing issues. Like I crossed the border of Kazakhstan with Kyrgyzstan, and then the person on the passport control will just like, "You're not Kazakh, you're not Kyrgyz, you're Uzbek, you're Tajik," and then I say, "Why do you care? I can be Tajik, I can be Uzbek. Like, what difference is making?" But this was political thing. Otherwise, no one would ask why you're looking little bit different from what normally Kazakhs are looking.
Yes, this is. So that's a very interesting thing. And then just you asked about the what I'm working on that aspect. So that Jadidism is main, and second thing is that I am working on Dastan Gui in Central Asia. Dastan Gui, have you heard about Dastan Gui?
No.
This was the culture in Central Asia. This is the basically on the nomadic culture. Dastan Gui means storytelling.
Okay.
Acha, you don't understand Dastan?
Yeah. No, I understand what Dastan is.
Dastan.
But then,
Yeah,
but
Dastan.
the concept I didn't know.
Yeah.
That it is.
So I'm working on also on that. Even the same thing you can also apply on the Altai region also, because the same
You mean by Dastan, you mean the oral literature?
oral literature.
Yes.
It is
Which was lost in Turkey, almost lost in Turkey.
yeah. It was lost, and this tradition was not only in the Central Asia. You will find in the same type of the nomadic culture. It was prevailed in the Arabian Peninsula also, pre-Islamic era, because pre-Islamic they were experts in the Arabic language. They have given their poetry. You can see the classical poetry. It is very important also.
Yes.
They are saying Saba Mu'allaqa, which was Saba means 7. It was just they hang on the Kaaba. They wrote and put on the Kaaba, and the wall of the Kaaba. See, today's Kaaba we cannot reach there, but that time it was a very open place, and then everybody come and then they can read what is written
You know
there.
that Baykunan Bayev's father reached
Whose
Mecca. Abais.
Abais. Yeah.
So he reached there and he settled a hotel
Yeah.
for every Kazakhs or every Central Asians
Yeah.
that will come there. They can stay there for free. They can have their food and water. So that he said that we will not, they will not feel that they are strangers there.
Yeah, yeah.
See, this is like one civilization.
Of course, of course. So, and on that aspect also, and then apart from some time, I am working on the foreign policy also because I am teaching here government and politics in Central Asia. Second paper is foreign policy of Central Asian states, and third paper is government and politics in Caucasus. At the same time, I am working on Caucasia also, and that is a very important region there, and which today, because see the Tsarist period, they have started their expansionist policy from the 1801. They attacked on Armenia, Amarlata, Mongolia, and they reached towards the. There was the two treaties between the Persia, Treaty of Turkmenchai and Treaty of Gulistan. After this treaty, they have handed over this land, which is known as Azerbaijan, to the Russia. And then after that, they moved towards the northern part of the Caucasia, which is known as Dagestan, Chechnya, and all this mountain region, where this war continued almost 30 years, from 1829 to 1859. And in this war, there's a great General Lermontov. He was there. Even the Leo Tolstoy, he was he attended in that war also.
Yes.
And before, when he has
Sevastopol
War
Tales,
and
he wrote
Peace.
about this.
Yes, the Imam Shamil Dagestani, he was the leader of that time. So that region is very important region, and you can see there is a one civilization which is people now they have almost forgotten. Alania civilization. Alania is a place in that
Yes.
Caucasia region. And you can see that what is the today's Armenia. Armenia's connection with the Jerusalem. It was a very important factor also.
But Professor, what is your approach towards Armenia? Do you think that they were from this region, Armenians? Or you more take them like Iran, Syria, Iraq?
See, I don't know very much about where they belong to, Armenia. Might be they have migrated from somewhere else, but they had some connections. That's why you will find the Armenian church is different from the other church, like Russian Orthodox and whatever the Greek church. The Armenian church is totally different, and we have two Armenian church in India. One is in Calcutta, which is known as Kolkata, and one is Chennai, Madras. So
In the
this is-
south.
So that's why I am also working on that.
No,
museum
this is
also.
very interesting.
And of course, from time to time, Ilhan Shahin he has also invited me. Do you know Ilhan Shahin?
No.
Actually, he is from, I think he is from Turkey, but he was in Turkish Kyrgyz University. And he is organizing Altai conference of Altai region.
In Bishkek?
Not in Nizhny, throughout the sometime.
That Altai conference.
Last time
visited
it was in
Almaty.
In
Yeah?
Almaty.
Oh,
Yes,
oh,
yes. He in July.
Yes.
He has invited, but I couldn't go there. And then before that, it was in Bursa. in Turkey.
Another beautiful city.
Yes. I learned the Central Asian people from the table of the mess. Because when I was in the bachelor program, PNG, I saw so many, I don't know who were there. Now where is they are. The students from Central Asia, which country I don't know. Frankly, I'm saying this was the Soviet time. They were using this kettle, tea, and naan. Just they were using in the mess table. Then I asked, where you from? Then they told what I couldn't know. Then I thought, so this was the place. Then I just started to just search. That time no internet, not this kind of facility. After some 3 years, there was a Soviet Union disintegrated. This news has come in the newspaper, and just we cutting all the newspapers, and my interest has created. And then I joined MPhil program, Soviet studies, under Ajay Patnaik. Might be you know Ajay Patnaik.
Yes, of course.
So that is the what kind of things which is became the which just to ensure me to close to this field. That is the culture. This chai and naan.
Yeah.
It means something. It was close to my heart.
Yeah.
That and then when it will now I am also focusing on that. If cultural aspect, if will be in a good relation. Culture is not only the food things. There is so many culture. Diplomacy is there. Like today, tourism and so many medical tourism is going on, and that aspect it is you can apply on the in the form of the foreign policy also. There is no difference between India and Central Asia. If you start from here, then you can reach 1.5 hours to Dushanbe. If you want to reach to Guwahati, more than Dushanbe, it will take 2.5 hours.